Whoops, sorry. I didn't realize the microphone was off. Okay, so I'm going to keep this very, very short, and I'll explain what's kind of going on because this may affect people, some of you out there. So, hi Kim, hi Stacy, hi Judy, hi Cutie Rupert. How you feeling, Kim? Hope you're feeling better. Hi Pat Strawhouse. Hello, good evening, Jean Captain Stitches. Hi Jackie. And hello, Sin Forest. Mary Jane Ellinger, hello. Hi, Mary. Hi, Barbara. Hello, Charlotte. Okay, so I'm going to give it a few minutes just to get more people, because I know people are checking in. And I know this live seems, the description on the live is very cryptic, but I'll explain what's kind of going on. Well, that's good news, Kim. Hope you're getting a lot of rest. Hi, Mona. So, we'll give it about another minute or so. Okay, and while we wait for more people to check in, I can tell you this. For those of you who have been watching for the past few weeks, you know that I've been decluttering and just kind of using up some of the craft supplies and just kind of cranking out or using up a lot of Christmas stuff that I just have accumulated over the years. So if you've been watching on Facebook and Instagram, I've been posting pictures of some of the creations that I've been doing. I still got more to do, but I started off with So I started off with 10 containers full of Christmas, I don't want to say Christmas crap, Christmas crafting supplies with containers about this size. Well, I'm happy to say that I'm now down to 4. So I've been making progress on cutting down on stuff, and I have all the Christmas wreaths that I need to get done for 2024. So I'm ahead now. So we got, let's see, Mona's here. Hello, Mona. Linda Faust is here. Melinda Martin is here. Hello, hello. Okay, so let me kind of tell you what transpired in the last couple of hours, and which is why I was close to canceling tonight's live, but I figured, you know what, I better actually come on live to make this announcement and let you guys know what happened. So at about 5 p.m. Pacific time, so just about 2 hours ago, I received a text message from a number that I didn't recognize. And I opened up the text message thinking that maybe this is somebody that I might know, but I just didn't recognize the number. As soon as I opened that text message, what was also attached to that text message was a picture. And on my phone, anytime there's an attachment that's a picture, it automatically downloads the picture. And I should know better than to be doing that. Because it turns out that this text message was actually a scam and it was a fraud. It was a way for them to actually get into my phone and hack my phone so that they can have access to certain accounts that I have. And as soon as I saw that message, you know, of course I deleted it, not thinking twice about it. But then I started getting other warning messages about, hey, the bank's warning me, hey, we got a weird sign on. Is this you? Even from like my work email system, they were trying to hack into our accounting system. And so I was getting a message that, hey, we don't recognize this particular computer. Is this really you? And long story short, the thing is, I have to go through the painstaking process of just basically resetting, downloading, or erasing everything off of this phone, kind of changing all of my passwords to the various accounts, the bank accounts, work accounts, email accounts. And I just have to kind of immediately or just kind of have to reset all of that. So I need to spend tonight actually doing that. The good thing is because we caught it on, or we caught it so early, I don't think, I'm pretty much 99% sure that we stopped it in time and there's no fraud or any type of major damage to any of my accounts. But I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to cancel tonight's live. But I figured, you know what? They may have got access into the Treasure Heart Creations YouTube channel, and they might have been scrolling up and down to who's following, who's not. And so I wanted to give a fair warning to everybody that you might receive, or if you do receive something like an email from Treasure Heart Creations, just know that I did not send that email. So delete it off of your system. Okay. And I'm going to have to actually reset my whole email because they probably have access to that too. And changing the password, I mean, just to be extra safe so that all of you don't get affected, I might just be resetting the whole email thing. So when all of that gets straightened out, if it does change, I'll let you guys know what the new email address is. But yeah, that's kind of, I mean, it happened quickly, but because I could identify it and react very quickly to it, hopefully it put a stop to whatever damage that this person was trying to do. Right? So one thing, but this also gives me a good opportunity to actually address a question to everybody, because there's been something that I was trying to figure out. How do I bring this up in a more positive light, or something to just kind of say like, oh, I'm cutting myself off from the world, because that's what sometimes people have been saying, that, you know, they've been trying to reach me, but I don't have a whole lot of avenues for them to get a hold of me. Here's the thing. These people that sent me this text message, they probably know that I work in the finance industry. And so right now, some of you might not have known it, don't know that. So yes, I do work as an accountant for an organization. And as an accountant, we attend various, seminars that are sponsored by the major banks in the USA. And at a lot of those seminars, just recently, especially because of COVID and the tendency for a lot of corporations to have their employees work from home, they've been sort of giving us a lot of warning to the accountants and those in the financial industry that, hey, a lot of scammers are targeting people in the accounting field. They're targeting the people that work as accountants in certain corporations. And so the banks were doing their part in raising this awareness through these seminars, and they tell us, or based upon knowledge or whatever knowledge they have, they give us the warning signs as to what to look for. And seeing a text message from somebody you don't recognize, that's the warning sign, in which, because I recognized it, caught it really quick, hopefully we stopped and minimized the damage. And there's also some other security measures that you can put in place. First, that, not just putting a password, but making sure that you have some second, they call it a two-factor authenticator, where you put in your password and then maybe they'll send a text message to your phone with a code, and you have to enter that code to get into the website, maybe a banking website or your email. Google has already implemented this, in which I've been using it, and thankfully I am using it, because that's what stopped the at full access. That's what stopped this person from getting full access to some of my accounts. But all that being said, there's certain things that I just kind of turn off for security reasons. One of them is Facebook Messenger. Now, there's a few people in which I do allow them to message me, but for the most part, because Facebook is one of those grounds, or one of those areas where a lot of these hackers, these scammers, they're using Facebook to actually gain access into people's personal information. And so, that being said, I know a lot of subscribers out there, like a lot of you guys basically, are using Facebook to post your pictures and then, give us updates of what projects you're working on. That's fine. That's great. We want to see those pictures. But Facebook is also a grounds where there's a lot of scammers and a lot of activity. In fact, there's since I've turned off Facebook Messenger, but prior to me turning that off, there was actually someone on Facebook that pretended to be someone that I know. And they were sending me messages saying, "Hey, Eric, how are you doing? How's your quilting? What are you working on?" And then all of a sudden they would send me or ask me some very strange requests, like, "Hey, can I buy that from you?" I'm like, "Whoa, buy what? How did this person even know that I had that?" Sending me messages that would kind of question it. And then I found out by attending one of these seminars that this is what the scammers are doing on Facebook Messenger specifically. So at that point, I had to turn it off. So I know a lot of people are trying to reach out to me, or probably are trying to reach out to me on Messenger. And if I haven't responded, that's the reason why. So for now, for the past 2 months or so, the only way to get a hold of me was through email. But now even that got compromised. I hope so. I'll be changing that a little bit. So, but the warning that I wanted to send everyone out there, to all of you, is just that if you do get an email from me within the past 2 hours or so, or even within the next day or two, just know that it's probably not from me. Okay. If you are expecting, the only email that I know of that I actually sent out was to the Greenland Quilter, in which I'm not sure if she's here. But Katie, if you do see the replay of this, the email that I sent to you with my photo that you asked for, that is from me. If you receive any other email that looks to be from me, it's probably not me. So you can just delete it from the system. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's frightening, and the technology is not helping us, because it's getting to the point where it's so advanced that you really just don't even know what is what anymore. And that's the scary thing. So we're trying to fight back with coming out with more ways of securing your information. But best thing, in my opinion, is if you don't need to put your personal information on a website, like something like Facebook or any social media platform, I would definitely say don't do it, because you don't know who's looking at it or who's accessing all of that. So, yeah. But, yeah, sad to say it does happen. But again, recognizing the signs and the characteristics of it could stop it really quickly. But now I have to work with my IT manager at work to figure out, did they try and get into there Well, actually, I know they tried to get in there, but were they successful at it? I'm hoping not, but we'll just have to see. Okay. So with that said, I am actually going to keep this one short. Again, I just wanted to come on here to make this announcement so that if in case you do get an email or you do get a message from what appears to be Treasure Heart Creations, it's really not. Even on a personal level, if you see an email from eoda@gmail, that's not me because I never use that. So, yeah. So again, so I apologize to all of you. I mean, for all of this inconvenience, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that if you are receiving an email from me within the past 2 hours, or maybe even within the next couple days, it's probably not me. Okay. Now, with that being said, I had a project, was going to do a project, but now that this came up, I have to take care of this. So I am going to be back on live tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we will actually do a project. I need to make I don't know if I'm going to do the bag or if I'm going to actually do something in preparation for Valentine's. We'll see about that. But just know that I will be, in fact, after I get off from here, I'm going to set up or schedule the live. So I will be on here live, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys, I'm really, really sorry about all of this. Hopefully none of you get affected by this, but I'm kind of more or less glad that I can at least get the warning out to you. Yeah. I'll send her a message. Okay, thanks, Sean. I don't want to send send a message to her at this point. Okay. Account was being hacked while I was on credit union 3 times for $5,000. I've purchased USA, MC, or Amex on my card. Wow. Okay, so good to know I'm not the only one. Hopefully you guys don't have to go through like a major identity fraud situation, because I've helped others deal with that, and it's really not fun. Fortunately, this person, my friend that I was helping, she did have some identity fraud protection, and even though she had that, it was still a mess to kind of get it all straightened out. So, okay. But again, on the bright side, I've been making a dent on just using up all my Christmas crafting supplies. So again, I went from 10 bins to now down to 4. I'm happy about that. Okay. Mona says, I do have 2-factor authentication. That's good, Mona. All right, guys. So okay, so I'm gonna call this thanks for the heads up. Sorry you have to deal with all this. Well, sin, it happens. I mean, we just gotta deal with it. But this is a learning experience for me as well. Even though I felt like I was prepared, but one little slip of the button, and yeah. Okay, guys. So I am going to call it a live. Just wanted to come on here to let you guys know what's happening, and hopefully this doesn't affect any of you or any of your email accounts or whatnot, but just kind of be vigilant about this. And I am going to spend the rest of my night kind of resetting the phone, trying to make sure, or trying to do some damage assessment. So yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming on for this quick, short, sweet notice. Well, not sweet, but quick notice. I will see all of you guys tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. So, yeah, take care. Have a great evening, and I shall see you later.